And welcome back to Mario Luigi Superstar Saga. This video's fucking loud. Holy shit. Okay, anyway, welcome back to Mario Luigi Superstar Saga.
Yes, hello. What an intro.
In the last video, we learned how to use mallets to abuse ourselves, and now we're going through Chucklehuck Woods to utilize our abusive powers.
Mallet would never have us abuse ourselves. That's why he didn't teach us.
So the thing about utilizing these powers is that we have to use them in unique ways, and this is one of them. And don't ask how that works, it's a video game.
Video game logic. You can question it, but nobody will answer you.
And we get introduced to new enemy types, and they like to stab us. And that little bush thing right there likes to spit fuzzies at us. But anyway,
like
with new skills
guys.
come with new moves, and I will be utilizing these moves quite often, known as the Chopper Brothers and the Knockback Brothers. And, you know, they're just moves I like to use often. But, however, there are certain moves, even if you're using, like, the skill moves. So here's things you have to keep in mind here. So on the spiked enemies, even though you have the super moves, like, say, if you're planning on using the Splash Brothers or the, I'm trying to think of the other skill that Luigi uses, the Bounce Brothers. Do not use those skills on the spiked enemies because they do count as a jump attack and you will take damage.
Unless you have the special shoes, I assume.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And we're still going through Chucklehuck Woods and trying to find the famous Chuckola Reserve.
Yes, because we have to give the queen bee some soda so she burps up the poison or something.
The black worm.
Yes.
And we also, and I've mentioned that we also have status elements in this game, you know, being an RPG, it comes with the territory. The way to get rid of them is using refreshing herbs. However, it's not like the status elements are carried over. Like, say, if you become poisoned in battle, that does not carry over into the overworld once you finish the battle. If you automatically finish the battle, you are no longer poisoned. So that is one thing to keep in mind.
Okay, so even if you're in the same dungeon, you're not poisoned still.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Very different from, say, Pokemon, where your Pokemon is poisoned until you actually deal with it.
Exactly.
We do not need to take Luigi to the Pokemon Center, thank God.
Right. And there are, like, if you're like right now, if we take poison, we only take a little damage from it, but there are other poison skills like max poison, stuff like that, in later battles. And, you know, if you get, like, max poison, you'll, like, take more damage and stuff like that.
Do you know approximately how much damage?
I think I know for right now, if you're poisoned during battle at this rate, I think you only take, like, 6 damage per, which isn't much.
6 kind of sounds like a lot, but I guess it's all relative.
I mean, I guess it just depends. Anyway, now we are at a point where we're going to be bumping into an interesting NPC.
It's a tree.
Chuckleroot, yes.
Oh my god, he split himself.
So we are tasked to find 3 different Chuckola fruits, the red, white, and purple.
Damn. It was almost red, white, and blue.
And so once we found those, we can actually enter the Chuckola Reserve.
Now these little
So
purple
don't-
guys. Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say that. So if you come this far and you don't want to do that, then you're not getting very far in the game. But what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna say these little purple guys here. These are basically the shy guys. Yes.
Yeah, they're essentially the shy guys. Yes.
This kingdom's.
Yep.
It's almost interesting that they just took this as a different kingdom instead of just like a full-on alternate reality. 'Cause
Yeah.
it really gives like alternate reality. Everything's just that little bit different. The dry bones are on all fours. The shy guys are purple. Bowser's wearing a mask. I mean, rookie. I mean, totally not Bowser. Nope, nope, nope.
Nope. I did just mention we're not gonna bump into Bowser anymore in this playthrough. He got shot out of a cannon, remember?
Well, he had to have landed somewhere. Otherwise, he would have been safer if we just left him in the cannon.
Well, he wasn't gonna make any progression of taking over the Mushroom Kingdom and taking Princess Peach if he just gets stuck in a cannon all day.
Oh, true.
But
So, questioning video game logic here, but just, do you think Bowser, you know, compared to what he can do in other games, should have been able to break himself out of that cannon?
I'd imagine so. Because like I said, Bowser is more of a brute force to be reckoned with.
Yeah,
And that definitely shows in other games. In particular, if we're talking about Mario and Luigi, it's definitely shown in Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. Whereas you get to control Bowser in that game.
He's not just a side piece like he is in this game.
Exactly.
Love how when this started, I just assumed we'd be having a Bowser with us for a good portion of the game, and nope, he immediately gets himself stuck in a cannon and shot into Amnesia Hills.
Yeah. And now we go through the cave, because this is where one of our Chuckola fruits is located. And, yeah, not really much else to the Chucklehuck Woods. We're almost complete with Chucklehuck Woods. Once we're done with this segment, we'll be going against the boss.
Wonder what the boss will be.
Well, certainly it should not be Popple and Rookie.
Again? Could be.
No.
Not a repeat boss.
Well, so there are going to be times we'll be going against Popple and Rookie again, but they're not necessarily repeats. They do have new moves between each battle. So they do spice things up. And if I remember correctly, I think the total amount of times we go against those two is 3 times total. So
That's not bad, because they're not, like, back to back.
no.
It's not like you just keep fighting the same 2 people.
Oh no.
And, you know, it makes sense that they're kind of part of the story, so you'd fight them again, as opposed to, oh, I can't think of some of the other bosses now. You might be able to tell there was a small gap between the recording and the last view, because my memory's a little bit more shot. He kind of, I know he's a tree stump, but he almost looks like a seashell.
And if you didn't learn anything about the chuckle beans being hidden underground, you will be taught here. So, I mean, if you chose to ignore the X's on the ground, it will be that at this point you'll have to start learning to dig up these beans out from the ground, because you are tasked to uncover 5 beans before she lets you through.
We're just, ahead of the tutorial.
Yeah. Not that hard.
I like how he says dig immediately, as though the beans are going to wander away if you don't dig.
That would be an interesting little thing, but no. Oh, hey, look. It's a wiggler. And another hidden X spot right down there. If you're doing some bean hunting, definitely be on the lookout for that one.
If you want to collect them all, just for funsies.
Well, so on the 3DS version, they do keep track of how many beans you've collected from each area and how many blocks you've uncovered. Not in this version, but in the 3DS version, it's like, well, if you find all the blocks and all the beans, you will be rewarded for your trouble.
So the 3DS version is there for those completionist folk.
Exactly.
So, on your normal casual playthroughs, do you like to go through and find every collectible and note and item, whatever's there are?
Oh yeah, I like to try to go through things like that, so that if I do get a possible item that will make me more powerful than it needs to be, then, I like to go out of my way and do that.
So you're basically a completionist at heart, even casually.
Yeah, even casually, yes. And this isn't much of a battle at all, as you will see, because we... So, to explain real quick what this boss is... yeah, see? Told you. Anyway, so what you need to do is bounce on the Wiggler's body on all the red spots, and he will turn yellow. And that's your chance to do more damage to him. Otherwise, you'll be doing piss poor damage when he's red. So that's the trick to that boss battle.
So much color theming in this game.
Yep.
Colorblind people be damned.
But we collected 2 of the 3 Chuckola fruits.
Now only 1 remains.
Yep. And I forget what colors it's collected so far. I think it's purple and red. I don't know. I can't be damned because this song is making me think. It's not making me think properly, and I have the song to blame for it. That's just my way of saying I don't like this Dungeons theme.
I believe we touched on that in a previous part as well.
Oh yeah, but I'm just gonna, beat it like a dead horse. I don't like it.
And that's okay.
But hey, at least they have decent enemies that we can grind on and get more experience points on, and that's a-okay.
I know these are supposed to be beans, but they also look a lot like green pears. Also, when they're in their sea urchin form, they have yellow faces, but then they become green again.
Yeah, it makes sense. Don't worry about it.
Everything makes sense. It's a video game.
But now we're getting to that point to where we're getting some good bonus stats this time around, and if you care to keep track of anything like that, you'll realize that out of the brothers that gets the most bonus stats, you will learn to find out that it will be Luigi that ends up getting most of the bonus stats.
Well,
because it's Luigi's
something.
time to shine. although Luigi's Time to Shine was noted ever since Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube, which will be another game that we'll be going through eventually, but
I'm excited for that.
baby steps here.
Baby steps.
Get it? Because we're small.
You beat me to it.
So this is a prime example of the brothers being split apart, and that you have to press the start button to switch between Mario and Luigi to solve puzzles like these. So there are like a small amount of puzzles sprinkled in here.
I really do love that you just hit the brother again to make them the right size. Like,
yeah.
Like that's how that works.
Oh yeah, totally. And I don't know. I don't know if I end up. Yeah, because I do have to keep Mario there. Because I was thinking about getting Mario in a position to where we'd be able to get there, but we aren't able to get there unless we turn into Mouse Mario to begin with. So, yeah.
Mouseo.
Now we got our third and final Chuckola fruit, so now we can go on ahead and take all the fruits over to the... I forget that tree's name. I was doing so good at remembering names, and now I just don't remember that tree stump's name.
But at least he remembered he was a tree.
So definitely go out of your way if you're planning on going after beans. There's going to be 4 hidden here.
Gotta smash all the rocks and dig up all the beans.
Yep. Now, I don't go out of my way to collect every single Chuckle bean in this playthrough. I'm pretty sure I already stated that already, but it's not like you'll be getting anything when you go out of your way to get all the beans and find all the blocks and stuff, so I eventually get rid of that mentality until towards the very end of the game.
There is no reward for your hard work.
No. Alright, now we can... Oh, hi, Popple and Rookie.
Oh no, who could have seen that coming?
Also, I love how excited Rookie is.
You know, I wonder if Not Bowser is happier as Not Bowser than he would be if he were, you know, perhaps to be Bowser.
I don't know. But the real question is, will we get to the Chuckola Reserve before Popple and Rookie? I guess we won't find out until the next video of Mario Luigi Superstar Saga, so see you then.